Yeah, we back. Ray Ray's podcast, live from Hello Studios, 9th floor, downtown Dallas. Man, we're doing a night edition of the show, man. We're doing a late night creeping. You know, shout out to my homie Cat Daddy. You know, on the radio, you know, late night creep. You know, what do you call it? Remember back in the day? Greg Street, it's 6 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's time for Greg Street to rock. No, you know, Ray Ray's podcast. Man, like these city lights down here, these buildings are beautiful. Just beautiful late at night. Shout out to the homie Kate from Spencer. She's in the building rocking with us. Everybody tell her hey. Make sure y'all go back and listen to her episode. Amazing episode. It was awesome. But we got a good episode planned for y'all. Playing for y'all, you know. So thank y'all for rocking with us one more time. Let's reset the mood, reset the week. If you've been having some hard times, been going on in your life, or your day, or your week, we're gonna reset that. Control, Alt, Delete that shit. You know, let's get the music. In case no one told you today, you're beautiful, you're loved, you're needed, you're alive for a reason, you're stronger than you think. You're gonna get through this. See, everybody in here, we're all glad you're alive. Don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Say those positive words to yourself, and I promise you can get through anything, you know? Just keep your mind strong. When your mind is prepared, it's like working out. You know, when you work out, or you're a fighter, you're training for a fight, you train, so when you get in a situation you gotta fight, you know what to do already, you know what I'm saying? So by saying those words, those train you for those mental fights you have to go through, those spiritual battles. You know, you're gonna get through this. If you need anything, holler at us. We got you here at Ray Ray's podcast. Thank you for rocking with us. And this is the part of the show we want to get back to y'all and say thank you. And you know, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move on with the show. Start the show with the words of Dave Chappelle. All right. Woo! Feel great?
Definitely.
Y'all feel lifted?
Definitely.
Feel lifted. Hallelujah. You can pass that collection plate around right now. You know, I'll take the tithe and offering right there for you right now. Pay to the Church of Ray Ray's podcast here. I'm joking. But yo, let me tell you what we got in the building going on right now. You know, we got the homie Katie, the singer, back in the building.
Definitely.
You know, we've been celebrating 2 years of Ray Ray's podcast. So throughout the year, we're doing like a 2-year anniversary tour. So we're revisiting with some of our favorite people that have been on the show. We got Katie, the singer, back in the building.
For sure, y'all.
For sure. And he's going to talk to us. We're going to tell us some stories and some things here. Tell us what's been going on in his life. So everybody give a warm Ray Ray's podcast welcome to Katie, the singer, today.
Appreciate y'all having me. Definitely appreciate y'all.
You back.
Always a vibe.
Yeah, what's been going on with you, man?
Man, this music, man. Just trying to get it in, man. Definitely trying to be the next big thing. I know I'm the next big thing, but everybody definitely
see that manifestation
see
when you say what you is, you gonna be what you is. All right, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So.
All right. So everyone, you know, the Listen to Ray Ray's podcast. If it's your first time listening, we got that segment. It's called Slow Down. I just wanna get to know you. Slow down. We just want to get to know you. So we ask you some random questions off the top of the dome. We don't know where we're going to go with these questions, but we just going to go. We're going to fill you out, all right? Sure. So, again, tell people who you are, what it is you do, and where they can find you on the IG and Gram and social media.
What up, everybody? It's your boy, Katie the Singer. Y'all can find me at Katie the Singer on Instagram. I'm definitely the next big thing as far as when it comes to music, engineering, and producing.
For sure. Like, this man, he be putting in work.
Yeah.
Every time I be calling the man Perryon, so shout out Perryon. He's like, yeah, I'm in the studio. Me and Katie, we in the studio, you know. You know, Katie working in the studio, man. He always talking about KD. So I'm like, yeah, man, what's up?
That man lives in the studio.
Yeah,
you got your little sleeping bag inside the studio.
Got a sleeping bag, a little tent, you know, a little heat, a little AC.
He be sleeping in the booth. Like, I'm
need the AC now. Y'all seen the heat waves that's hitting, yeah.
Was it 110 the other day?
Yeah, 110. Yeah.
I was like, nah. Someone invited me out. I was like, nope. Not leaving. It's too hot and gas too high.
Yeah.
Ain't going nowhere.
Definitely.
Okay.
For sure.
Man, so let the people know again, you know, where you from, KD?
I'm originally from Fayetteville, North Carolina. I was born in Gardner, Massachusetts, though. So, yeah, I migrated out here because Dallas is one of the biggest markets for me.
Is it J. Cole area, right?
Yeah, J. Cole.
Shout out J. Cole. He's just doing this thing, man.
For sure, man.
That's one of the things I love about artists, seeing their progression.
Yeah. How
they progress over time and how they grow. And so some people don't progress.
Yeah.
But the good ones, they always progress
Definitely.
to new things, all right? So, man, we just did these affirmations, man. We did these positive words. Is that something you believe in? There's some things you say to yourself, bro?
Yeah, definitely. It's a lot of things that I believe in. I believe in whatever you put your mind to it, you can definitely do it for sure. For sure, that's a big thing for me. I see a lot of people, my age trying to give up on hope, not understanding that we still young, bump our heads sometimes, but it makes the best of us, definitely.
So, Katie, if you go back in time and tell your younger self something, what would you tell your younger self, bro?
Definitely tell myself that don't give up, even though the hard times, may be a little hard for you to jump through, but it's always, my saying is whenever you make it out of hell, it's always a heaven. So,
amen.
Definitely.
Amen. What's something people seem to misunderstand about you, fam?
Honestly, I feel like my appearance. Honestly, I feel like I give off an appearance that a lot of people are intimidated by until they actually get to, open up and get to know me. So that's a big thing that I feel like is misunderstood as far as when it comes to my craft.
Okay. If you could time travel, what part of time would you go to?
Damn, that's a good one. I'll probably go back to like the 70s or 80s. And the reason being is because I feel like, especially with the culture nowadays, like you said, it's not a lot of loyalty. But back then, I feel like a lot of people were sticking together a lot more than nowadays.
Okay.
Man, that's like when it was weird back in those times. People could go on one date. Manulia, this is my wife.
Yeah.
Like real talk.
Yeah.
Like real talk. Like people go on one date. Like, yeah, I know this is my wife. I'm gonna marry her. I want to marry this girl.
Yeah.
And it seems like the individuals that were getting together at that time are still together today.
Yeah, I see a lot of that nowadays.
Like, I've been with my wife 30, 40, 50 years. Like,
yeah, but
I hear that from
I feel
old
like
heads.
nowadays the issue is a lot of people don't like roughing it out.
Yeah.
So as soon as something gets bad, they ready to go on to the next thing, just because they feel like love is this perfect, thing for people and this, that, and the third. No. But what they don't understand about love and loyalty is you're gonna have bad times, and that's what makes the best of it. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes you appreciate whatever you have going on a lot more.
Have you ever had a nickname?
Yeah. I mean, where I'm from, they used to call me Ace. You know what I'm saying? Other than Ace, they'll call me KD. But as far as like them nicknames, like I mean, my mama called me Tookie. I don't know why she called me Tookie. But mama, if you watching this, please don't hit me across the head. But yeah, those are the only nicknames.
We all got those family nicknames. Yeah. I got a cousin named Doodlebug. I got a Tutty. I got Luddy. I got a Woogie.
What's y'all nicknames? Where y'all from? What are y'all nicknames?
You wanna know what my nickname was, Riz?
Yeah.
Ray.
Ray, for real?
That's my nickname growing up as a kid. Ray.
Mine is Little Dre.
Lil Dre? Okay,
yes.
Okay. That sounds like a rap name.
Because you were junior. You were junior, right?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior, that's why.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. I want to talk to you about something. I heard there's been like a little situation going on.
Yeah.
I've been hearing the word on the street is little situation.
You're in the shade room.
Yeah,
no shade room.
It's everywhere, man.
It's everywhere. So you want to talk to us? What's going on, bro?
YK Osiris and Max Sauce, they kind of caught wind of my song, and they thought it was a good idea to take the hook of it and put it in their own song, make their own mix. I mean, it didn't, but it didn't really faze me. But at the same time, it is my piece of work that I kind of feel, a little sensitive about. Type.
Yeah. So what song was it?
It was called Love Pains.
Okay.
Love Pains.
Now, did they take word for word?
Word for word.
Word for word in the hook?
Yeah.
No type of credit?
No type of credit. But I mean, it's not the first time. I had a cat named Trinidad Cordona. I did a feature with. If y'all go look it up on YouTube, it's called Letter to Her. It has over 6.6 million views.
Wow.
Yeah, the original got close to 2 million views now. What he did was we did the feature, and he waited 2 years to actually post the song on his YouTube. But when he posted it, he said Trinidad Cordona, Letter to Her.
Not feature you at all.
Not feature me, not tag me, not do anything. So, yeah, how I feel, it's kind of, I feel kind of blackballed.
Now,
Kinda blackballed.
when you did that feature with Old Buddy,
Yeah.
right? Because you featured on it, correct?
Yeah, he featured on my song.
No, he featured on your
He
song.
featured on
okay.
mine. Yeah.
So does that make you want to do contracts now with people? Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. This is my song. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
It does. It honestly does. But at the same time, I understand that majority of the artists that wants to work with me, you know, they don't have a solid budget, you know, to invest in their craft. So instead of, you know, me just instead of me writing up a contract and sending it to them, I know that 9 times out of 10 they probably can't afford a lawyer to go look over the contract and stuff like that. So as long as they send me my deposit, you know what I'm saying, I'll be straight. Whatever they do with the song is whatever they do with the song.
Do you see individuals you work with, they pay for your services, so you're getting paid?
Yeah.
And so now, whenever you do these services, now they can turn around, publish this, and it's theirs, or
It really just depends. Now if I was an artist and I asked for a feature, technically that's my song. You know what I'm saying? As long as I got it copywritten, you know, I got it in the distributors, like BMI, ASCAP, it's my song. But in some cases, you got people who get greedy, you know, with certain things, and they don't necessarily believe in the song just yet until they see buzz from it, and then now, you know, they want to wait until it pops in order to make some revenue off of it. And we see that in a lot of cases. We see that in a lot. So
from someone, I used to work in the entertainment industry and music industry, and how times have changed now. Like now, a lot of people now, like I'm not gonna say any names. There's a big female artist out of Dallas right now, really big female artist. So like her particular contract was originally her feature was like 10 bands. Then she had a song that really got popping. The price went up. Whereas a Fat Joe, yesterday's price,
it's not today's price.
Remember that, people. So, but a lot of these people, they're like, all right, I'll do the feature and the video for X amount of dollars. But I'm not going to push it on my stuff because I'm not the main artist on it.
I honestly feel like that's bullshit.
Yeah. And and there's a lot of people doing that. It's like, oh, I'm not the featured artist, so I'm not really going to push this song as a featured artist because it's not my song.
Yeah, and to me that's kind of weird because like let's say one of y'all make a song and y'all get a big feature artist on there, they won't show love into it until like they see traction or they see everybody fucking with the song. And to me, I feel like nowadays when it comes to artists, they more so do what the label, you know, instructs them to do. So if the label tells you to ride the wave, they definitely gonna ride the wave because they definitely don't want to get shelved. Yeah. So in a lot of cases you see that a lot because I have a couple, like for instance, I have a feature with No Cap. I don't know if y'all ever heard of him, The Back End Child, or y'all can go look him up on Instagram. I did a feature with him, man. He didn't push it. Not saying that, you know, the song didn't do good, because the song did great, regardless if he pushed it or not. But it's just a simple fact, like, you know, we spent X amount of dollars to do this song, do the video, and then you can't show love to it. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's weird. I don't do that to none of the artists that I feature with. If they want me to promote the song, as long as they pay me for the feature, then I don't see no issue with just posting it or showing love to whatever record it is. Type stuff. But not everybody has that type of heart. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of artists nowadays that are signed, they just dollar sign. So if you're not paying me to promote it, then I don't even want to put it on my page.
So real quick before we proceed.
Yeah.
Have they reached out to you in regards to the song?
As far as like YK Osiris? Yes. No. I'm gonna tell y'all something that I haven't told anybody. 2 years ago, I knew that they were gonna put out the song. They put it out for like 15 minutes. They made an album cover for it and all. But I ended up getting in touch with Mac Sauce's people who he signed to. He signed to Run It Up Records. They're like a third party under they were a third party under Def Jam. And I reached out to him and I was wondering like, hey, like why are y'all, you know, trying to take my song? 15 minutes after that, they took it down. They waited 2 years to repost it. And I didn't catch wind until a lot of fans started, like I said, with the Trinidad situation, a lot of fans on TikTok, they started hitting me up like, hey, Trinidad is putting your song on YouTube, but he's not giving you no credit for it. Then they started catching wind for the YK Osiris stuff. So at that point, it was really out of my control because, like I said, I know for 2 years I could have, been put people on blast for stuff like that, but that's just not the person that I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's destined for me is going to be destined for me regardless of what the next person does or the next person's action. So I don't really trip on that. But like I said, it was out of my control, and once they caught wind of it, it just was everywhere.
Yeah. So, do you plan on taking any action with that, or just let it be, or what?
Yeah, definitely plan on taking action. I honestly feel betrayed. The only reason why I say I feel betrayed is because Max Sauce was actually at my video shoot when I shot that Love Pains video. Y'all can look it up on YouTube. It's Love Pains. It's called Love Pains 2019. I labeled it 2019 because I wanted people to know that I shot this video way back when. You get what I'm saying? And they just now putting it out 8 months ago, making the video for it. You get what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not a spiteful person. I don't like negative energy or anything like that. So I just let everybody rock with it the way that they did.
Now you said you feel like you're blackballed in the industry.
Yeah, definitely.
What did you do? Did you sleep with someone's girl or something?
Nah, I ain't never did none of that. It's just I'm me. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of shit that I'll let pass, but it's a lot of shit that I won't take.
Okay.
So as far as like dealing with industry people, they want you to do exactly what they say when they say it and abide by those rules. But me, I like creative control over what I have going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people can't deal with that. And I understand, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you can't deal with that, then just go about your way and I'll go about mine.
I commend you on that because we got a mutual friend. I'm not going to say their name because they're in a situation that they don't want to be in. They had a very popular song, very popular song a couple years ago. They got signed to a big deal, had a music video with some big names, and they will not allow this person to release any other music. They won't put him out. They have to do exactly what this gentleman says. Like I said, I don't want to put his information out. We'll talk about it off air. But I understand. You don't want to sign and you have to do what they say and be there and do this and do that.
Definitely.
Blah blah blah. So I get it.
Definitely. Now I'm not, as an artist, I'm not saying I'm 100% against signing, but at the same time, like, it has to be right.
Right.
Everything has to be right. If you say that you're gonna do XYZ for me and I'm gonna do XYZ for you, it can't just be me doing XYZ for you and then you not doing nothing at all. Like, and that in a lot of instances, like when y'all see people going through lawsuits with labels and stuff like that, 99% of the time when they win is because the label is not upholding what they said that they'll do for that artist. And if you know about contracts, you know what I'm saying, you sign a contract and you don't uphold your deal, then that contract is damn near void. You know what I'm saying? Like it's no point of having a contract.
So is there anything that can be done to like further prevent someone from doing things like, taking something you did?
Technically, it's not really nothing you can do other than have yourself protected. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that your work is copywritten, making sure that you can get in touch with whatever distributor that you're distributing your music through and stuff like that. But who's to say that, you get what I'm saying, like a random person ain't going to catch wind of your song and be like, oh, well, I like how he did this, so I'm going to do it the exact same way. You know what I'm saying? Like 9 times out of 10, the people who do that just naturally just don't care.
Because I can say one thing about YouTube, they're pretty good at some things. Like, for instance,
copyright infringement.
Yeah, because we've had a big music manager. Shout out to man Q Taylor. We had on the show, and he played some of his artist music on a show we had with him. I uploaded the video to YouTube, and it's like, hey, these songs are copyrighted by such and such and such and such, so you're not gonna get paid for these videos because you technically, quote unquote, have permission, even though we had
permission
the manager on it, but like you didn't go through them. Like, hey, I have permission through them. So it's just, it's one of those things where it's like it's good because they're making sure T's are crossed and I's are dotted. So I mean, it's good, but sometimes it's a hassle.
Definitely
to deal with that, especially if you have good intention. You're like, you're not trying to copyright nobody's shit, or you just trying to put awareness to someone's song. That could be a hindrance. Trying to go through all those loopholes to get that done. But at the same time, like, part of being an artist is being creative.
Definitely.
I feel like if you can't do something yourself, make up your own shit, then why are you an artist?
Yeah.
Why don't you just get paid to do cover songs? Then, you know, you know,
Yeah.
which a lot of people get paid a lot of money to make covers.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Cover
lie.
music,
But before I started doing my own music, I was definitely doing cover music. I would put my own twist to it, but I never would do a cover and try to make money off of it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't try to monetize it in any type of way. I would just put it out, you know what I'm saying? Whatever clout comes with that comes with it. And then that's how I ended up building my own traction with my own music that I put out, you know, the originals that I put out. Yeah. So a lot of people don't have a blueprint like that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard for a lot of artists.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a cover artist, and you know, sometimes that opens up doors for people, but give credit.
Yeah, when it's due.
You give credit when it's due. All right, so you talked about, you know, all this stuff that's happened. What's next for Katie the singer?
Putting out more music, definitely bettering my craft. That's the only thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only thing that I'm really focused on. As far as, like, opinions and stuff like that, I don't care for opinions. All criticism is good criticism to me, regardless if it's negative or positive. I always make it a positive situation. And that's what helps me better me at the end of the day.
Do you think, in that situation, perfect example, and I'm going to say this name, we're all going to have our own opinions. Tekashi 6ix9ine. Some of the music he puts out. He had a song called Fifi. Fifi got that wet, got that drip, got that.
With Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrible song, but it blew up.
Yeah, it's not my taste.
Or A Little Pump. I love it.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Do you think that's, even though it's a terrible song, it got plenty of views? Do you think?
I feel like.
Would you compromise yourself like that?
Would you make a bubble?
Make a trash, song? Make a trash song, but like do some things like that.
Nah, I definitely wouldn't. What works for them works for them. Type shit. But I feel like that doesn't work for me. I feel like my best product was I take my time with. Definitely, because you can tell they don't take their time with those records.
So you can see, like, I've been listening to some songs, I'm like, this made it to the radio.
Yeah, but you got to think about it.
Or I'm an island boy.
Yeah, but at the same time, nowadays I feel like the industry is filled with a lot of people who have an image, and it doesn't really matter about talent anymore. Like, it's all about image.
Because I'm not gonna lie, it took me a while. Like I remember like around 2016, like the freshmen, double XL freshmen, like guys like Kodak Black, 21 Savage.
Yeah.
It took me a while to get into some of these guys. But 21, I fucks with 21.
Yeah,
I like 21.
Hey, I
fuck
Kodak.
21.
Yeah.
Bro, Kodak's hilarious.
Kodak, he's hilarious.
Dude is hilarious.
Me and daddy, my little chilling.
When you see me, I'm not, what do you say? What do you say? When you see me,
my name Kodak Black, but when you see me, I'm white.
Yeah.
I bring the biggest gun to the knife fight.
It's like to him, like I remember like all those rappers came out. It was like Lil Yachty, Kodak Black, 21 Savage. I was like, what the fuck?
But if you really think about it though, all of those people that was on the double XL, freshman cover, they, like, you can tell the longevity in what they have going on. Like, regardless of how they first came out, you can tell that they leveled up a lot. But with a lot of artists, like you said, 6ix9ine, Lil Pump, to me, I feel like they at a stagnant level. Like, they have no choice but to put out records like those because, that's the market that they sell to.
So you say you working on some new music, you gonna keep pushing music out. What else you got going on? I know you say you working at the studio.
Yeah, I engineer and produce out of KFI downtown.
Man, is that keeping you busy?
Yeah, it definitely is.
I see y'all be on planes, hopping. You and P, y'all be on planes.
Really P, yeah, that P-man.
P-man, you know what I'm saying?
Celebrity photographer.
I'm gonna call it private plane P, baby.
Private plane P.
Private plane P in the building, baby. Ooh wee.
PPP, no loan.
Oh my God! We gonna change like this. Private plane P.
You gotta make a song.
You gotta change your handle.
Sure.
Private plane P.
Pushing P. I'm flying P.
How y'all feel about the influence on that song, that Pusha P song?
He said,
bro.
He said what the reason the song came out. The reason why, I mean, this is a player stuff or whatever. I don't know. I thought it was weird. Like at first, like pushing P, like. You pushing dick? Nigga, I don't know what the fuck you were talking about.
I don't, bro. I can't keep up with this. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. I still don't understand the meaning of that song.
I don't understand it either.
I don't understand it. Yeah.
But I gotta give him his props.
Yeah,
Kate, do you don't understand of pushing P?
Pushing P.
You understand what
That
Pussy P
Pussy
mean?
P.
No.
I
No,
don't
shit.
understand
Hell
it.
nah.
You know what I'm saying? We big fans of you here on Ray's podcast.
Definitely,
We
I'm
always
big
want
fans
to
of y'all.
support you. You know what I'm saying? Anything you got, man, we gonna push that shit to the moon. And I'm saying thank you for coming and telling us that story because some people may not even told that story.
Yeah.
Some people would have kept that shit to themselves, have been scared, like, oh, what's gonna happen to me if I tell my story? Nah.
Definitely. I definitely wanted to say this story for y'all just because of how much I fuck with y'all.
Yeah, I
You know what I'm
appreciate
saying? It's
that.
been a lot
I
of
do.
people reaching out to me, but it ain't
See
the
that?
same vibe.
Exclusive on Ray Ray's podcast.
Exclusive,
So, no, that's what
so.
it is. Honestly, that's what it is. And I'm a big believer in keeping good relationships with people.
Yeah, definitely.
Because
Relationships gonna get you
good
further than anything.
relationships will get you further than anything.
Yeah.
And we talked about this with the man Rico, his episode. He was talking about, I was good with an ex-girlfriend, and she turned me on to another guy that opened up doors for him. He wouldn't have owned all these clubs and bars that he owns now if he wouldn't have ended his relationship badly. So that helped him. So remember that, people, as a lesson. Even if you don't mess with somebody somewhere, make sure you end their relationship.
On a good
Hey,
note.
you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like we rocking right now. I think you know what I'm saying, you may be a good person, but you're not for me.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff on good note. Don't do people bad because that karma comes back around, man.
Yeah,
Don't
definitely
burn bridges.
does. Definitely
Don't burn
does.
bridges because you never know.
But you gotta go back over that bridge.
Yeah.
Because honestly, yeah, because you may never know when you need to go back. Hey, baby, you know, I fucked up in the past, baby. I'm back, baby.
Hey,
I'm back.
big head.
Hey, big head.
Sorry,
Ooh.
I apologize.
I ain't seen you in a long time. What you been doing?
It'd be too late by
I
then.
know.
You know, we been that hey, big head. Like,
Hey, I was thinking.
you know, like, moves. Keep it moving. But yeah, no, do that because you never know what's gonna happen. You know, or never someone get in a position of power and like, oh yeah, I remember you. Nah, I'm good, bro. We
Yeah,
good, bro.
definitely.
You never know. Just do people right. It's like the golden rule: treat people like the way you want to be treated,
Mhm.
and it'll get you far in life, man. You know what I'm saying? Katie, what words you got for the people? You know, when we sign off.
But nah, definitely keep striving for everything that you believe in. You will definitely have it. Definitely.
Man, that's, you know, you want to lead the ladies with a little something real quick, you know, a little serenade the ladies real quick, you know what I'm saying? What time here? Late night hours. We're here at late night hours.
Late night
Ray
hours
Ray's
with
pod.
Katie.
Late night hours.
Here
Late
at
night
Ray Ray's
hours.
podcast, you know, quiet storm.
Definitely.
The
Y'all,
quiet storm here. You
y'all
know,
stay strong. Y'all stay beautiful.
you
Definitely.
know, serenade these ladies real quick.
For sure, for
We
sure.
got Katie in the building, you
I'm
know.
your lifeline still.
You gonna
Your
get my
lifeline.
lifeline. For sure, for sure.
You know, you want to send that young lady over here, you know what I'm saying? Leave her a little something.
I
Look,
fell in love with you, but you play me. I never would think that you would do these things to me. I was dangerously in love with you. I can't believe that you play me. You told me that you never leave.
remember when Martin was on Martin? Remember when Martin
Yeah.
when Jodeci? Remember Jodeci was on a Martin? Martin was like, "Who yeah? Who yeah? Who yeah? Who yeah?" He was going back and forth with fucking Jodeci. They can't say, "Who yeah?" For real talk, man, like I said, appreciate you again
Definitely
pulling
appreciate
up,
y'all.
man. We're going to definitely be rocking the next KD album when it come out.
For sure, for sure. Make
Shout
sure y'all
out
go
to-
get that Where You Been.
You know, hopefully we get it in Spencer's Records. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure,
Yes.
for sure.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Kate. Shout out to Kate, Spencer's Records, you know, in the building again. Such an amazing time with her. She's such a beautiful soul. Beautiful soul. You know, P, man, you know, private playing P in the
Private
building.
plane, P,
We
no
flying
more.
P. We flying P. We flying P. You know what I'm saying? Celebrity photographer in the building, man. Make sure y'all follow him. P.mans_ on IG. RayRock28 on IG. Ray Bands, RAYBAND to the Z972 on the gram. Ray Ray's _ podcast on IG. RayRaysPodcast.com. YouTube, hey. Subscribe. Like, all that shit. And yeah, man. I mean, this is Ray Ray's podcast. What you got to say? If your girl listening, what you got to tell her right now?
It's Ray's fault.
It's always my fault. You know what I'm saying? I'll take the blame for that. You know what I'm saying? I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hit maker in the building. You know what I'm saying? We'll put this shit on wax. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got vinyl for podcasts? Can we be the first podcast on vinyl? I don't know if that shit's
Bro,
That
possible.
would be dope. That would be dope.
First podcast on vinyl.
See, nigga, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm throwing shit out there. My mind crazy, but I'm saying shit all the time. All right? It's all right. positive things in the show. I will boss up financially. I will boss up physically. I will boss up spiritually. I will boss up mentally. Invest in yourself. It's your boy Ray.
And Ray.
Ray Ray's podcast live from the 9th floor Hello Studios, downtown Dallas. We out this bad boy.